Damn.
Second rule is anything goes.
If this is your first night,
Anything goes.
Where's my hat?
Anything goes.
that's a cool hat.
Yeah.
Give me the
That hat speaks, you know.
give me the antidote, Lausche, or else anything goes.
Don't touch me.
You've never seen that film? You're not a film buff?
No, I don't see that.
See you later, Dr. Jones.
Oh, man.
That guy is in Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Oh, I just watched
Told me that the other
Bloodsport
day.
recently, and it's good. It's a classic, 80s movie.
It's a great movie.
No story. Dudes punching each other in the face.
Kicking
Like,
and
honestly, there was a
punching.
moment where I was watching it where, I almost started dozing off, but then I was like, this is kind of boring. But then I was like, no, they're, hitting each other. And I totally get, yeah, it's not a movie for,
Kinda boring.
for, ladies, you know?
No.
I could...
It's guys action
Don't watch it
90s
with your
movie.
girlfriend, because it is just 90 minutes of guys punching each other in the face, not much more
Isn't
than
it?
that.
Aren't they
If you
fighting in
want-
something called the Kumite?
The Kumite.
Kumite.
The
Yeah.
Kumite.
And then if you're looking for the one with the story, get Kickboxer.
Exactly.
It's the same movie, but there's a story.
But
Wow.
yeah, so in Bloodsport, it's kind of just Rocco was saying he thinks it was the inspiration for Street Fighter 2.
Yeah,
He has a
I can see a
conspiracy
lot of
theory.
that.
I can see that.
They play a video game in it, a fighting video game, which is a precursor to Street Fighter, which looks like crap. So I can imagine somebody watching that being like, oh, let's do that, but better.
do that better.
And then they took all the characters from the movie and either put them in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
I feel like. So it inspired those two.
Yeah, the fighting styles and the locations and the
is
Especially
very
that noise.
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, yeah.
That noise
but
is
then,
huge.
they fight to the death, and it's like this ancient tournament, and that kind of goes in towards Mortal Kombat.
That was always the
True.
lore, yeah, of the underworld tournament.
Yeah,
they
and the
would-
dude, and there's actually the main character. I feel like the main character in the original Mortal Kombat is Liu Kang,
Liu Kang,
and I
yeah.
feel like he is modeled after this guy from Kumite, because this dude, he just reminds me of Liu Kang.
Yeah,
whatever.
sure.
I'm with you.
And he's
got the
and he's,
bowl
and he's
cut.
killing people. And so what was funny is when I was watching Bloodsport, it strikes me like there's a referee in the movie. There's a dude who's there the whole time.
Yeah.
The movie's called Bloodsport, and they're fighting to the death.
Why do you need a...
What's the referee there? Fucking like
I
never
got
thought
killed
about
in
that.
What are the rules? Don't cheat. Everybody cheats in that
Everybody
movie.
cheated.
Yeah.
Everybody
Everyone.
cheats.
Shitty ref.
The only thing the ref ever does in the movie is this. Say I'm the ref. Liu Kang just kicked a guy in the throat, and then he just stomped on his throat and broke his windpipe. Then this happens multiple times in the movie. Spoiler alert. The referee always does the same thing. Reaches down, checks the pulse,
Oh, that's what he does.
and then looks at the fighter. So, this camera.
Yep.
He's dead.
Every time.
So he's there to
4 or 5 times.
But he's there to just announce the...
He's the corner.
But
The
yeah,
underdog.
he's the
Yeah.
corner.
He's the corner.
But
He's like,
he's
well, that's-
shocked every time that someone has died in this fight to the death.
He
he's
can't
good at
believe
He
his
it.
can't
His first-
believe it.
His
Yeah.
first day.
And
He
also,
was not-
before the
new
tournament
hire.
starts, everybody's talking about that guy. That guy kills a lot of people. In this tournament, he's killed people before. So everybody there fucking knows. Whatever. And I'm gonna remake Bloodsport,
Oh, please, can I help you do that? Please, god damn it.
and we're just either gonna not have that ref in it, or we're gonna kill that ref.
I love that fucking movie. I love those movies.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before, and yeah, a few weeks ago I saw it. It was good. And Kumite is in 8 fighting games I've played, so now I understand.
Now you get it.
Now they call it the Kumite.
The original Dead or Alive had Kumite mode. And I was
Speaking
like, what
of,
is this?
here's a good transition. Bloodsport. Jean-Claude Van Damme. New footage released this week of Jean-Claude Van Damme
JC
on
Green.
green screen.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about this?
No.
I watched all the footage.
Me too.
The last thing I watched
Yeah,
of him
we
that
knew
was-
about it. I was curious.
The biggest thing I heard lately was he did a Volvo commercial where he rode on 2 semi-truck mirrors. So he's 19 feet in the air,
Yeah.
standing on the mirrors,
Yeah.
and they slowly drift, and he does those perfect splits like he did in
which he's
Time
famous
Cop.
And
then-
Bloodsport.
And Bloodsport. And then they came back together. And it was apparently real that they filmed it. I watched that
He's famous for
commercial,
doing
and
the super splits.
It was,
Yeah,
but this
that's
was
insane.
this was at 30 miles an hour, 20 feet in the air in
That's
between 2
crazy.
semi trucks while they're driving. It
Damn.
was super cool footage. But what is this new thing?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
So-
awesome. I
yeah.
just legitimately, I always am this guy's cool. I don't really know much about him, honestly, personally. But this guy's fucking rad for doing this. So go ahead, Rocket.
Oh, I don't really know.
Well, okay,
Honestly,
I'll
when
go
he-
ahead. He released green screen footage of himself doing generic action movie things and giving one-liners to nobody, all on green screen.
Oh,
so you can,
that's fucking-
and it's
he
free
said
to
it's
use.
free to
it's
use.
free to use. You can make your own movie
That's
with it.
Creative
awesome.
So it's
Commons.
like it's just him being like,
Put it into the podcast.
he'll just be
You
like
could.
holding a like a samurai sword, and be like, "I hope you like sushi." Or you know whatever, like you're not gonna mess with.
He's
It's him
trying
like
to
running
make
towards the
himself
camera
unique.
and jumping
Yeah.
and stuff.
But
That's great.
But what I was thinking is, couldn't I just take that entire video, don't do anything to it, and upload that on my channel? Because you can do whatever you want with it, and I want to do nothing, and I'm going to upload it, and now I can make money off
could.
it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to do that and make a ton of money. Thank you.
You know what?
Don't be
I want to
giving
get
away
back to the
secrets.
Bloodsport
Oh, shit,
inspiration because I really do feel like we're right on the nose. Because I feel like both the characters of Ken in Street Fighter is
Yeah.
inspired by Bloodsport. Because Jean-Claude Van
that.
Damme is a blonde American in that movie, even though he has a French accent. He's a blonde American in that movie who fights in a red, what is it, gi?
Gi, yeah.
Fights in a red gi, but also looks just like Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
And in the movie, does the splits and punches somebody in the balls.
Yep.
Johnny Cage's
he
classic
does that.
move.
Classic
He
move.
does that.
Yeah.
So
Well, I just think I don't know if it's ripped off, but it's definitely like these were huge inspirations for the
Yeah.
game
Yeah.
creators. Yeah.
You should get Jean-Claude Van Damme into the podcast, get his thoughts on it.
Okay, right now.
Jean-Claude, what are your thoughts?
Not on your life.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd say that.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
fucking
This guy knows. Well, anyway, we've had enough. Please leave.
No!
Get the fuck out. All right.
Derrick waited politely while we did that. Thank you, Derrick.
That bit is going to be... It sucks now, but it's going to be awesome.
well, you're pointing to the seat next to me, so it's Jean-Claude Van Damme punching me in the face, hitting
Yeah.
me with a sword,
You're getting all cut
calling
up.
me I'm a piece of shit.
You do
Probably.
go into After Effects and do like digital like.
Oh, God.
blood
go into After
splatter.
Effects, Sean.
I'm not going to
Go into After Effects.
No, thank you.
Just do it.
Nope.
They did
Yeah, he'll
American
do it
Sniper.
on Tuesday.
Yeah.